So, I am redoing your reading because it was exactly the same as my two all signs readings that I did earlier. And I was like, alright, this energy is pretty freaking heavy and it's just carrying on throughout my readings. And I want to read something different. Let's see if I could channel a new message for you. See if we could get different cards to come out. It's weird. I've never had a whole day where it's just like the same reading trying to pop up over and over and over. So, let's see. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out, right? So I feel like being patient for what's right, when it's right, right? The cosmic heart. Looks like we're dealing with feelings today. Devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. So I feel like you're being called to manifest, right? To manifest in accordance to what is right to you. Cracked open. Rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. So if you're in a situation where things could be better, or you feel like you're at like you're having to start over, or you're in that kind of energy, I feel like you're being called to manifest and surrender to your manifestations, right? To really effortlessly learn how to attract what it is that you want in life rather than having to hyperextend yourself all the time. So let's see. All right. Two of Wands with the Ten of Wands. You're making a decision here to release something that burdens you. You're making a decision to drop something that like feels like it's weighing you down. It's like halting your progress. It's making you feel like stagnant, like you're not moving. Six of Cups in reverse. I feel like you're moving towards something new, right? Somebody new. Somebody that you don't have history with, right? It's like a new energy altogether. It could be a new soul contract. Ten of Cups. Whatever it is that you're moving towards is bringing you a lot of emotional abundance, right? Ten of Cups is like complete wish fulfillment. Ten of Cups and Ten of Wands, 10 tens, endings and new beginnings. I feel like whatever decisions you're making right now is really moving you towards the life that you really want deep down, right? Ace of Cups, starting a new love cycle, right? Ace of Cups always starts with us, though, right? So I feel this energy of giving yourself love, right? Filling your own cup, taking care of yourself. Also, this is like somebody extending their cup, right? I'm really seeing that energy heavy. I feel like you're choosing something new, or somebody new. So with the Five of Swords in reverse and the Page of Wands in reverse, I feel like you could be cutting off communication with people who bring conflict into your life, or people who might be like controlling or manipulative or something. You feel like they are just trying to like make you fight. And I feel like you're just kind of not in that energy. You're not having it. You're like, dude, why do I have to fight to exist? You don't. And I think you're learning that pretty quickly, actually. With the Fool card, I do see you stepping into the unknown, taking a leap of faith, and pursuing a new opportunity, right? Pursuing something different. Uh, so, what is this different energy? Knight of Wands. With the Queen of Swords, yeah. I feel like you're cutting off somebody who has kind of a victim mentality. Or maybe you're coming to the end of feeling victimized in your own life. But Knight of Wands is like the wounded warrior, right? This is somebody who's like just returning from war, still like full of trauma, full of like suffering and, very guarded energy, still trying to protect themselves, right? And with the Queen of Swords, there's this energy of you're either cutting off somebody who's in that energy, or you yourself are like kind of feeling that way. Um, and you're kind of like cutting out that feeling in yourself, right? With the Ten of Wands, I do see you releasing a burden here. With the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like you're about to learn how strong you are on your own, right? Like, I feel like you're very independent energy, right? And I feel like I'm hearing the word self-made, right? So I feel like you could be building yourself up from like scratch. Um, I feel like money-wise, you're about to walk into a season of winning, right? So what else? All right, so we have the Sun in reverse, Leo energy, but the Sun has no reverse meaning. That's why it's the best card in the deck. This means that somebody's going to help you over the wall, right? Somebody is going to help pull your ass over this obstacle or whatever is like halting your progress. I feel like you're going to receive support, friends, family, whatever. But I do see inevitably reaching that wish fulfillment and getting, what it is that you aspire for. Ace of Wands tells me that you're about to enter into a passionate new beginning, which ties hella into the Ace of Cups. So hold on to your butts. You might start feeling things. And don't try to over intellectualize these feelings. I know what you do. Six of Pentacles. This is somebody who really wants a balance of like give and take. This is somebody who like, if you put in energy towards them, they match that, and they also put energy towards you, and it's kind of this energy of like balance, right? There's like a good ebb and flow between two people here. And I feel like it's kind of healing, right? Learning that people can be like that. Ten of Pentacles. 10, 10, 10. That's kind of beautiful. Basically, you win. Okay? But yeah, this is endings and new beginnings in your mind, body, and spirit. So I do feel like you might be going through a bit of an awakening, right? We go through several in our lives. But Ten of Pentacles is saying, like, you're going to be feeling abundant in the material world. Ten of Cups is saying you're going to be feeling abundant in the spiritual world. You're going to be feeling a little bit unstoppable. And it's good, because I feel like that's what this connection is really there to help you feel. I almost feel like power couple vibes. And if it's not a couple, it's definitely a partnership of sorts, right? But with the Ace of Cups, I do feel like there's love coming in. Ace of Wands, passionate, new beginning. Somebody who awakens your passions. Awaken the great stone dragon. Two of Swords, guarding that heart like it's an egg that cannot be broken. Yeah, so Two of Swords is feeling like at a crossroads in regards to your feelings, right? The swords are always crossed over the heart in that card. So that indicates to me that you're guarding your heart, or you're very protective of your heart. You don't want to get hurt again, right? You already feel wounded. You don't want to get wounded again. I feel like being in fear of it almost manifests it faster. You know, what you don't fear, you typically don't manifest, because you're not putting energy into it, right? So I recommend try to identify and face your fears, you know, because like if you've been hurt before, then there's this likelihood of being able to survive it again, right? If it were to ever happen. With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, I do feel like there's, like, you kind of need to let go of, like, your past way of, like, thinking and being, right? It's kind of like you need to open up to something new, a new opportunity here, a new way of doing things here. Ace of Pentacles in reverse can also represent kind of rejecting new offers, right? And it kind of reminds me of that Bright Eyes song where he's singing that he wants to find how does he put it? I want to find someone that makes me never want another. I think that's how he puts it. But yeah, it's kind of like, I feel like once you start pursuing this other thing, I don't feel like you're going to be open to any other opportunity or offers or opportunities. I feel like you're, you know, once, like you were a fixed sign, so once an Aquarius catches feelings on somebody, it's like they're pretty set on it. They're pretty devoted. Despite the rep that we get for being cold-hearted bastards, when we do feel things, we feel them very deeply, and we reject anything outside of that. So Justice in reverse, Libra energy. Feel like something hasn't been fair in your life, or you feel like there's been a lack of balance. I want to clarify that. Three of Pentacles in reverse with the Five of Wands. If you were living with somebody, or working, I guess, it is a connection through money, right? But I feel like there was an individual who probably tried to bring a lot of conflict into your life, or tried to, like, stir shit up, put you, like, throw you off your balance. With the Queen of Wands showing up, I do feel like you chose to, like, hold on to your personal truth, right? And you're like, fuck it. Like, I'm just gonna live my truth, be a creative as an individual, you know. Also, the Queen of Wands is highly envied, right? So, if envy was at all part of that, I do feel like you're accepting that truth and just kind of like moving forward. I feel this energy of like not allowing yourself to be touched by energies that are beneath you, or that you feel are are trying to throw you off your balance or bring conflict into your life. Nine of Swords, overthinking what's new, right? What's new? You also have 999, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords, which tells me that you're in a state of self-mastery and you're really mastering the lessons that of this cycle that you're completing. Nine of Swords is like being up in your head, probably up late at night, overthinking, stressed out, anxiety, that sort of thing. Eight of Wands, something's moving very quickly. I feel like you're manifesting something pretty quickly. Or you're letting go of something pretty quickly. You're dropping something very quickly. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, it's like you're letting go of something that didn't show up for you in the right way. Something that had promised to be one way but turned out to be another. Page of Swords in reverse. I see that you're not trying to fight though. Like you're not trying to have conflict about it. It just is what it is. Like you're not willing to like sacrifice your sanity over this. Queen of Pentacles, I do see that you're kind of focusing on work and stability at this time. Well, it was an upright and then I flipped it. So I'm going to actually read it sideways since I accidentally flipped it. And I believe that shit like that happens on purpose. So not because of me, but because, you know, the message needs to be read that way. But Knight of Wands, sideways. For me, that indicates that you could be receiving an offer or good news or communication. I also feel the energy of ending a communication, ending a past cycle. It's like, as much as I was trying to veer from the message earlier, because I totally redid your message, because I was like, why are all my readings the same today? But it's like turning out the same again. So like, it is what it is. This is the message you're meant to get. The World card, you're closing out cycles that don't suit your life, right? And I feel like you're embarking on new things, right? Especially with the Fool card, you're embarking on something new, something unfamiliar, uncharted territory, which most likely has a lot to do with feelings, because that's usually the uncharted territory for an Aquarius, is feelings. So let's see. So the Tower in reverse. So I feel okay once you walked away from whatever situation it is that you're walking away from, because I do see that something like took you out of balance, really fucked with your energy, brought conflict and chaos and confusion, insecurity, probably even. But I feel like once you get over that hump, right, and once you allow that to kind of fall apart and you start rebuilding your life, right, with the Tower in reverse, right, that's about rebuilding your life, then we get the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is a love offer, right? It's somebody stepping in and expressing feelings or interest in you. How do you handle it? Um, the Five of Cups in reverse tells me that you're afraid of disappointment. You're afraid of being back in an old situation. And we have the Lovers in reverse. I feel that you might reject new love. Or you might not feel prepared. I have Two of Cups in reverse with the Knight of Swords, which tells me that I do feel the energy that you're taking action, but maybe not in love. Let's see. I feel like you're just not as open, right? You're kind of guarded with this. And I feel like you're more focused on your money and career this time. What are you taking action towards? Well, that doesn't make sense. Queen of Cups. Taking actions based on your feelings towards a lover, but what the hell? I have to redo this. What does that mean? Now I want to know. Unless that was like a past person that you've already broken up with, that's already disappointed you, who was trying to come in and you rejected that. That's a potential here. Because I do see you taking action based on your feelings, which counter, unless you're dealing with multiple individuals, right? You're rejecting the past and moving towards something else. What are you moving towards? Unless you're pursuing your passions, right? Because maybe what you love isn't necessarily a person. We have the Strength card. Could be pursuing a Leo. Could be mustering up all your strength to pursue something. The Hermit in reverse tells me that you're stepping outside of your shell. I feel like you could be pursuing a career path, actually. With the Six of Wands showing up, I do see that you're kind of in the spotlight. You get a lot of recognition. People know who you are. Judgment, making a final decision. The Judgment and the Justice in reverse, you could be getting a divorce. Also, this could mean that you finally make up your mind about something. Yeah, Two of Pentacles in reverse, you finally make up your mind about something. With the Four of Cups, it's like you choose to walk away from something here, reject an offer. And with the High Priestess, it looks like you're like divinely guided to this. You're following your intuition and you're choosing to manifest something new with the Magician. It's something unfamiliar, some uncharted territory. It's like You don't want what you've had in the past. I feel like you're heavily rejecting any past shit. This star, Aquarius, showing up in your own reading. I do feel this energy that you are very hopeful, right? You're seeing the light in the darkness. And especially with the Six of Wands, you could be in the spotlight. You could be somebody who's actually like a public figure. Yeah, I really get this energy. Oh, you have 666. Six of Cups, Six of Wands, and Six of Pentacles. In tarot, 666 doesn't mean like, oh, the devil number. It represents the material realm, right? So it represents like money and abundance coming towards you. I feel like finance is a big one for you right now. Seven of Cups. I do see that you've got love offers or opportunities, right? You've got suitors, people who admire you. With the Six of Wands, the Star, and the Seven of Cups, I would say you're very popular. People want that energy. With the Eight of Cups in reverse, there is one that you're not going to walk away from. There's one cup you're not going to reject. There's something that you want to work towards or put effort into. What is that? Knight of Cups. You want to pursue something yourself. There's an offer here that you want. It's the only one that you're open to. Because I do see you in the energy of rejecting a lot of offers. Especially past love offers. Things that you've already shut the door on. Yeah, every time I look at this pile right here of your past, like the Ten of Swords just fell on it, and I feel like you're putting a real end to anything in the past, anything that left you feeling defeated, betrayed, whatever the case. I feel like you're really walking away from that, and you're not reopening that door, right? Anything that was emotionally disappointing for you. On the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles just shows up, and that represents something that works, right? Or something you want to put work towards, something you want to work on. Oh shit! What a plot twist. Eight of Swords, I don't think you see this yet. You have 888, Eight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. That's all about mastery. You've mastered something. You've learned a lesson here. There's something that you don't see, though, coming towards you. With the Four of Wands, this is the marriage card, right? Or like long-term commitment card. This could also represent getting a new house. So take it as it resonates. But I do see something that works, right? With the Knight of Cups, I do see love coming in for you. And this is the one with the Eight of Cups in reverse that you're not walking away from. The Emperor, if you will, right? Your divine masculine. That's kind of hilarious. Because you're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands. And now the Emperor is showing up, and I do see a divine masculine here. And it's like you're only really receptive to this divine masculine. With the Three of Cups in reverse, I feel like you might start making decisions to let go of certain friendships. You might choose to stop drinking if that's a thing. But I want to clarify what that Three of Cups is. just got deep. So we got the Queen of Swords here, right? In case we needed any more clarifications, with the Queen of Swords, that's divine counterparts, right? That's a match, right? This is like an energetic match. With the Three of Cups in reverse and the Three of Wands showing up, I feel like you're walking away from like kind of a single bachelorette type of life and kind of like moving towards more of a home life, right? Four of Swords in reverse. Right now is not a time to slack off. Right now it's kind of a time to really take action. You've got 444. You're building foundations for yourself right now, and I feel like right now you're being told to take action. With the Four of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Four of Swords, fours are all about foundations. You're building foundations for yourself. Yeah. With the Devil in reverse and the Chariot showing up, I feel like you're moving on from any past energies of people who you felt were treacherous, deceitful, manipulative, narcissistic, or just overall really bad for you. So I do feel you moving away from that or moving on from that. So let's see. Lead the way. Be a leader and show others how it's done. You can help others, right? It's part of being in the spotlight, right? And you're also an Aquarius, which tells me you're a humanitarian. It's kind of your job to work with other people. It's kind of your job to help others through their shit. It's what you're born to do. A job. Find the lesson. Discover the purpose in a situation and trust that you're learning, right? So I feel like anything that was, that you had to separate yourself from, that was negative, or, that really didn't turn out well. I feel like it's time to really understand why it didn't turn out well, right? The more we understand why certain patterns happen in our lives, the better we are at ending certain patterns, right? Law is not justice. Rules that are not fair, right? We also have justice in reverse. You could be letting go of a Libra. Also, I feel like if you're dealing with any kind of legal thing, because I do see the energy of somebody trying to fight with you. I would say just focus on like being the best expression of yourself, right? It really goes a long way. Show up with integrity, with morals, show up, doing your best. And maybe you've dealt with really unfair situations in the past. Whatever the case is, I do feel you growing out of a situation. I feel you like kind of evolving because of a situation, because something turned out a certain way, or because something went wrong. Bhuvaneshwari. She is the rising sun, marking the ending of darkness and a replenishment of life force after illness or devastation. She creates a clean slate and a fresh start. She protects and preserves that which is worthy of the heart. She shines in a perpetual state of divine beauty and radiance, attracting to us the most supportive and honoring circumstances. Baba Tarini. When momentum is building and you don't know how to stop fueling the fire or reverse the damage, Kali brings grace and freedom from negative patterning. Like I said, breaking those negative patterns. And stubborn mindsets resistant to change. Now is a powerful time for spiritual work and healing practices. She will support the work, and much growth can come from it. The storm shall be gentled, and you shall emerge unharmed. So I do feel like just have faith in your intuition, right? Trust yourself above everything. Trust, your guidance. But that's pretty much what I have for you. Namaste. I love you guys. Bye.